Hi everyone, Sean Walbin with Secure Cyber Defense, and this is your weekly cyber update. Well, we've got some vulnerability news this week, and then we'll head directly into the cyber news. First up is Motorola has released a security update for their Vigilant license plate reader solution. So if you're using the fixed LPR system, make sure that you head on out to the show notes below and look at the Motorola update to see if your system is vulnerable. Second up is Rockwell has issued a update to the FactoryTalk SE platform. We're seeing more and more updates on FactoryTalk SE. Doesn't mean it's bad news per se, but if you're using the FactoryTalk system from Rockwell, make sure that you're paying attention to what patch cycle you're on for that, because we have started to see an uptick in Rockwell vulnerabilities. Well, it's June, and Microsoft has come out with their June updates. Fairly slow this month, only about 50 updates. Well, I think one of the key features, Microsoft got real big pushback on the recall system that we've reported on multiple times here. Recall is an add-on to the Copilot AI that they're releasing for certain Snapdragon hardware platforms. And Recall is designed to take snapshots of your Windows desktop every couple seconds and store it locally. The security community and really everyone pushed back very heavily on that, and the only response from Microsoft is that they're going to not turn it on by default and allow you to control that. So as we get more and more movement there, we'll report that here. But for right now, if you're utilizing Copilot AI and you've got the recall feature in your environment, just make sure that it's off by default until you've had a chance to review all the security updates and all the release notes that come along with that. Fortinet has released an update to the FortiOS platform. This, I believe, was a buffer overflow. So if you're currently utilizing the FortiOS platform, I would just take a look at the show notes below and make sure that you've got the latest environment. Also, just keep in mind, I've had some pushback a little bit on the FortiOS piece. That particular vulnerability, I believe, was discovered internally. Fortinet, I believe, is one of the only companies that's putting a lot of internal resources into finding vulnerabilities inside their own operating system. There certainly can be a lot of discussion about why these vulnerabilities aren't being discovered during the process of developing the operating system. We would certainly entertain that as a definite thing of discussion. However, just keep that in mind. Just because Fortinet is in the news a lot from an OS perspective, I will give kudos to them for utilizing a lot of internal resources to find these vulnerabilities faster. Intrado has come out with an update. Intrado is mainly used in the local government space for 911 services. There's a 911 gateway device that is currently vulnerable. So if you're using the Intrado system inside your 911 center, make sure that you look at the show notes below and apply the update as accordingly. CISA has escalated a update in the Windows Error Reporting Service that has been added to the Known Exploited Vulnerabilities catalog. That is currently being exploited to deploy ransomware, and I believe it's from the Black Basta group. So if you're currently behind on your Windows updates, along with the 50 that we talked about today briefly, make sure that you're getting all those updates updated in a timely manner. Make sure you've got a test plan, and then also make sure that you're using a vulnerability scanner to verify that all of your updates have been applied. And last on the list is Life360. Life360 has released some information that customer information has been obtained. So if you're currently using Life360, very commonly parents use this platform to monitor their children and maybe other family members. It doesn't have to be children. So if you've currently got Life360, make sure that you've reset your password and that you've enabled multi-factor authentication on that platform if it's available. And also make sure that you're checking your bank account and all those types of things. And definitely freeze your credit. That's something that we advise here a lot. So if you haven't frozen your credit, I'm working on a document right now that will kind of help you walk through that step by step. Just make sure you've done that to keep your information secure. And that's all we have for today. I appreciate your time. Like and subscribe to the channel if you can. We're trying to produce some more content, specialized content. We've got the podcast now out. CS Cyber is out and released every Thursday. So we appreciate your time. Thank you for all the comments, and comment your questions on the channel. That helps us design new content, and we answer every question that we can and respond to everybody that makes a comment as much as possible. So, hey, let's be careful out there.